Hey, my Legion. How you all doing today? I'm with my buddy John. We're here to review. Nope.
That's not me.
Nope. We're here to review. Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. That is my buddy John right here. I'll show you, John. That's my hand, and that's John right there. Hand. Spoon. Hand. And Nope was really a cool sci-fi movie directed by Jordan Peele. And then they were saying, are you going to do a movie? And he said, nope. And I thought it was called, yep. And they said, oh, get out. And then, no, it's sci-fi, and it's really interesting. I thought it was going to be like a black version of the movie Signs, but it's a lot different, though. It's really unique, and there's a unique twist in the movie that I thought was really fascinating. I don't want to give it away. Some people liked the twist, some people did not. Get away now.
Yeah, I think it was really good. He teamed up with the actor from his first horror movie, too, and to do this one. And I forget how to say his name, and yeah, who was it? Keith David.
Oh, yeah.
And then Michael Wincott, who I haven't seen anything in a long time, but I was a big fan of his, like when he played the main bad guy in The Crow, and then he was Sheriff of Nottingham's sidekick in the Kevin Costner.
Yeah, Kevin Costner one.
He was in Three Musketeers with Kiefer Sutherland and Charlie Sheen and Oliver Platt. So yeah, so it's good to see him again too. He's got that really unique scratchy voice.
It was weird that Kevin Costner Robin Hood was the very last movie I saw in the theater while I was at Fort Detrick, Maryland. Because I saw that, I think, over the weekend, and then like Friday or something like that, I left back to Fort Bragg. And the last movie I saw, I ran on video, was the Chevy Chase movie, Nothing But Trouble. I still like that movie. A lot of people hated that movie. I like Nothing But Trouble.
But anyways, the movie's about these basically horse ranchers that work in Hollywood.
Yeah.
They trace their lineage back to a guy that was in the first animated kind of thing, where he had this guy riding a horse.
Yeah.
It was like a first
rotoscope.
Short film.
Yeah, like a rotoscope.
And then no one actually knows who that guy was. They all know who the horse is. So Jordan Peele kind of played upon that, and it's just supposedly his descendants. And even he purposely made it unclear whether they're telling the true story or not. And so it's like they're used to handling animals and horses for movies, and then like a friend of the main characters, he used to be in a TV series with a monkey until there was a tragedy on set, and then he uses that to create like a Western style adventure land, and he has kind of like the place right next to the main characters. Nope. And strange things start to happen in this region, but only in this area. So people in the city don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But it's really good the way they did everything. It's like they slowly bring things in, and like Peele said, one of his biggest inspirations was Close Encounters of the Third Kind, but there's other sci-fi. I read also. One of the things was Wizard of Oz was like an inspiration too.
Oh, cool.
For him. So he draws upon a lot of different things.
Yeah,
makes a really good movie.
Yeah. And then John was saying that was the first movie we shot with IMAX cameras.
Horror movie.
Oh, the horror movie. First horror movie to be shot with IMAX.
Yeah, not the
cameras.
First movie.
Yeah,
that's been done. I don't know if the first one. The first horror movie done completely in IMAX.
Oh, actually, okay, yeah. I mean, that would be a really good IMAX experience. The cinematography is fantastic, and the sound design. I mean, because people was nominated for stuff for Academy Awards. People say the ones that don't matter, like sound effects and stuff like and editing, stuff like that. But that makes the movie believable, though.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, people think. I talk about Dodgeball. And, they say, I said it should be nominated for Academy Award. People, but they don't realize for sound effects, if the sound of like the dodgeball makes a certain sound when it hits flesh or it hits something, or like in the sneakers squeak, and if those sound will ruin the whole movie.
Yeah,
people don't
off
understand that.
as an example.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we mentioned this before the video of the sound not being right. Is years ago when we still ran all our news video off of tape.
Yeah.
Somebody that edited the sports tees did strip off all the old audio. So what you saw was in the tease video for whatever's coming up in sports, somebody running across a field with a football, but the audio was the squeaking of basketball shoes.
That would have been funny to see that.
Yeah, but you won't want something like that in the movie. So that's important, like Jason says. And like we're watching the extras.
Yeah.
And he went into like the sound artist was talking about how he pretty much did like Skywalker Sound did. Just going in finding all these different things to make the sounds, but also the music. Sort of like I think Bob Dylan did a little bit of that, and definitely Tom Waits, where he use objects to create sound or musical sounds and stuff for songs.
Yeah, a lot of times it seems like we get off topic and stuff like that, but there's so much other information from other movies that, I mean, it's not just the movie itself, but there's so much other influences that go into the making of a movie. And then we get into our own, like, rants because we've seen so much.
Yeah.
And, I love talking about movies. And this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it has a very grand, epic scale to it.
Now they said the majority of the effects were actually practical.
Yeah, practical.
Except for stuff that was impossible to do practically. Because they brought in a special effects artist, but that was like his mandate, to capture as much as he could to give it a real grounded look. And especially because of certain elements you couldn't do practically, it always helps I think, if as much can be practical as possible. But sometimes you don't know when stuff is CGI because it's gotten so good with computer generated stuff. I mean, like, I've seen, like, behind the scenes of Game of Thrones, and you see all these tents and stuff out in the field, and 3/4 of it's CGI, but you can't tell when you're watching the show because there's so much going on, and they're not stationary on those objects. But, but this, he said most of it was practical where they could.
Or it's just like Peter Jackson was saying, like, with Lord of the Rings, they had stuff programmed in the computer, like the army's marching, and then no matter what, they'd have like one or two guys run off, and for whatever reason. I mean, for practicality, I guess, like, you see army marching going to fight, and then like Peter Jackson said, with one or two guys, oh, hell with this, and they run off. There's scenes of them running off. You have to be careful. I mean, you have to really see it, though, in the old DVDs from Lord of the Rings series. But, I mean, I said getting off on something else. But, I mean, this is a really a great movie, a big epic scale.
And he did a fantastic job getting out. I've liked the 3 horror movies I've seen of his so far. I've liked.
I think this is his most ambitious. Because it's on the biggest, grander scale. Out in the big open countryside, they had to get the big skylight, the sky and the clouds correct for everything, and it's like this big ominous creature, UFO creature, whatever it is, in the movie. So, I give a yep to nope. And that reminds me of like that. What a Gumby. They had a dog named Nopey, and he always go nope. And I think I remember when Eddie Murphy did "I'm Gumby, damn it." Gumby didn't try. That was nothing like Gumby at all. I mean, I just something he made up.
That was a joke.
Oh, I know it's a joke, but I mean,
that was the joke of it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a lot of fun. I really like Nope. I give a yep to Nope. I give it probably a 9 out of 10. Yep, Nope. I remember I asked Spoofer if her husband said he saw it, Nope. Then I thought he said Nope, or he asked Nope, or I thought he remember Nope, he didn't like her. Yep, he liked it. It's easy to get confused, like who's on first. But I give it a 9 out of 10, so I hope you liked the video. Bye. Till next time, please. Take care of my Legion. I set this back up. And shut off and get ready. Oh, a 10-minute review. Okay. All right.